I think we can start. Very nice to meet you all. My name is Maya Shafir. I'm co-founder and CEO here at Zowie since the very beginning. So after my graduation, I've been developing AI agents for businesses. And 5 years ago, together with my co-founder Magic, we started Zowie, where we help brands achieve efficiency in customer service and in e-commerce. And I hope that today I'm gonna convince you at least a little bit that hiring an AI agent before Black Friday makes total sense. Let's start from the obvious. So of course, e-commerce is growing. No matter what's going on with macro, e-commerce is growing. So if you expect that this year you will have smaller traffic to your customer service than last year, you are probably very wrong. So don't expect fewer tickets than last year, especially that consumers these days are more careful with their spendings. Expect even more questions. It's not easy to make a purchase decision these days. Consumers need more answers to their questions. They need full conviction that this is the right thing to buy. There will be even more competitors this Black Friday and Christmas season. So you need to make sure that you are for the customers and you can offer them help. And they will definitely, they will be reaching out. So it's not gonna be easier this year, that's for sure. But the good news is that e-commerce is growing anyway. So at the end of the day, good for business. But we'll talk today about how to leverage that and how to make sure that you will have a peaceful Black Friday. Amazing. So questions in customer service. I thought that it would be cool to start with the split, how it usually looks like for a typical customers. For a typical e-commerce, we analyze all our customers and their traffic. So it's a pretty good stat and representation of how it is in the e-commerce business. So 70% of the questions are post-purchase questions. So they are actually the biggest cost, of course, as it's 70% of all the questions your customer service is getting. They drive the least top line, right? Because usually it's just like questions, where's my order, complaints, stuff like that. But at the same time, I encourage you to serve those customers well, because we all care about lifetime value. So you want to drive loyalty. You want to make sure those customers are happy, they're getting the service they deserve. So even though it's perceived as pure cost, it's really not like that. And you need to care about them as well. Then we have 30% of questions that are related to your conversion rate. So let's focus on checkout. There are about 20% of questions that are related to the checkout process. So either it's payment failure and customer doesn't know what to do, or it's this last question before clicking buy now, because they are actually not sure whether they can return this 2 weeks from now, stuff like that. So they are very crucial to reply to in literally seconds, because this customer is about to buy. If you don't clear out their, fears, their objections, they will drop out, and we don't want to do that. So that's very important. And 10% we have pre-purchase. They're usually product related. So people are asking about some specific things about products, some recommendations, stuff like that. They are also very, very time sensitive, and they directly translate to conversion rate. So what can you do if your traffic significantly increases during Black Friday, during Christmas, or actually post Black Friday, post Christmas? with the post-purchase questions. There are usually 3 scenarios. So you can do nothing and expect just, longer wait times. Some brands are fine with it. However, of course, I do not recommend, based on what I just shared with you. It's important to reply to your customers as soon as possible to drive sales and to drive loyalty. Then there are 2 different options. You can hire a BPO or you can hire additional agents. They are the options that you probably rely on these days. You hire some agents just for seasonal agents, and you hire BPOs, or you increase your contract with a BPO during this season. But there are, of course, challenges with this approach, because you need to spend time on training people. And you cannot really expect that after, let's say, 1 week training, the person will be able to advise customers on your products, that they will know your brand strategy, your brand language. There are many challenges with seasonal workers that are not really your full-time employees that has been with you for so many years or so many months, and they are very well trained and they are experts in your offering. So if you want seasonal agents to handle the repetitive questions like, order status, post-purchase questions, stuff like that, it just makes more sense to, of course, hire an AI agent that you can train once. You can train very quickly. We'll talk about it today. And that will serve you like 10 agents, like 100 agents, like 10,000 agents, really depending on your needs. But the important thing is that you train them once and that's it, right? What you can expect from it. First of all, you can onboard an AI agent literally within a week, and I'll show you how in a few minutes. But what you can expect is growth in revenue, drop in support costs, obviously, but also increase in CSAT, because what your customers really want is fast replies. They have to be good, they have to be to the point, but what really matters is if it's on time, because nobody has time, especially during Black Friday. Let's be honest. So the time is really, really crucial here. But no worries, we'll talk about it all just soon. So a quick introduction to AI agents and what you can expect from them. So you already saw that I kind of divide the customer journey to 3 sections: pre-purchase, post-purchase, and in the meantime, checkout. So pre-purchase is the phase that is really important for you, because this is the phase where you drive sales, when you convert those customers, when you convince them to your brand and to your products. And you want to be there for your customers and reply as quickly as only possible in a personalized way, meaning you know something about your customers and you can adjust the answer to your needs. So if they're looking for a gift for their, let's say, mother or brother, you can ask them a few questions, follow-up questions to understand better what they are looking for, who are the person that they want to give something to, what are their characteristics, what they like to do. And then you can adjust your reply. The best agent, of course, does that if they have time, if you're okay with higher price per ticket. But with an agent, it's really in no time with high quality if you train them well. Checkout, I mentioned that the most important is to clear out all the objections that they have and potentially, the problems that they face, like payment issues. 22% of shoppers actually abandon checkout due to missing information. If they are not sure, like whether they can return this product, etc., etc., it makes them drop out. And I know that we all want the checkout page to be as simple as possible to deliver seamless experience, but sometimes people freak out because they don't have this like final confirmation of what they actually need, like return your product, or whether the delivery will be in like 3 days because they have a wedding, or they want to give this to someone, stuff like that. So this final place where they can ask a question is really important. It doesn't have to be like the AI agent and the chat widget. It doesn't have to be placed on the checkout for every user. It can be personalized based on the behavior of the user. If we notice that, okay, this user spent too much time on this checkout page, or they are kind of, you know, scrolling up and down, etc. They have some concerns, or maybe they have a problem with filling out this specific field. The chat can pop up, right? And the experience can be offered only to this user with this specific need. Just so you don't worry that it's gonna kind of disturb the experience. And then post-purchase, very obvious. We want to cut costs there, but we also want to satisfy customers, deliver them exceptional service. And I want you to think about helping users find the answers post-purchase as really a loyalty game. Make sure that they love your brand and they want to come back. Okay. Why shoppers like AI agents? I have some numbers for you because I believe that numbers speak for themselves. And I often hear, you know, AI will ruin our customer experience. Actually, not. AI is like your best agents, but instead of training tens or hundreds of them, you train one agent, and it will be your best performing agent that in no time can deliver exceptional service to your customers. So why people like AI agents? Because of course they're available 24/7. They are there immediately. Customers really just want one thing. They want answers now. That's it. But the answers have to be good, of course. But what's really important here is time. AI agents can give product information and recommendation, and also give specific advice on what they are looking for. It's all because AI agent is trained on all your data, right? It's pretty hard to train human agent, especially a seasonal worker, on all your products. Even if you have a really amazing agent and that knows it all, you still need to train them once there's a new product or something has changed. And if you have 1,000 SQLs, it's becoming quite challenging. While AI agent knows it all from the data, because it consumes all the information on your website, in your product catalog, and more. So it knows everything in no time. And at the end of the day, it also saves time. Because AI agent doesn't have to really think, right? It doesn't have to look for information in different places like he or she has to, but it has access to the information immediately with the right integration. So this is really what customers love about AI agents a lot. But of course, there are some downsides. There are some reservations that I know you guys have. And many people have, which this stat really shows perfectly. So what are the main challenges when implementing AI in customer service? For sure, need for specialized knowledge in AI. To deliver exceptional service, you need to make sure that the AI actually delivers this amazing experience. And as you guys are not AI experts, which is totally understandable, you don't know how to do it. And it's important, of course, to have someone that you can rely on. With Zowie, it's obvious we have an amazing team of dedicated people that love what they do, and they are AI experts. So they hold your hand and they make sure that you are successful. Lack of expertise, which is pretty similar. Effective integration with AI with existing systems. That's very important, because at the end of the day, AI agents needs to take an action. Like your agents do. They need to go to one system to another system, take some information from this system, put it into another system, take some action, let's say make a return. They need to perform actions. So it's important for AI to be effective. It needs to perform actions. At Zowie, we have all the integrations developed with e-commerce, consumer brand systems, so you don't have to worry about anything. Your AI agent will perform actions. And of course, some resistance to changes, which still happens in the organizations, mostly because of the three examples above, that it's like you guys think it's not that easy to implement AI, and I know why is that. We are here to change that. And I think when those three are solved, then there is no resistance really. If the implementation is so quick and you can have your AI agent in literally a week. Okay, so how does AI agents know what to do, where the knowledge comes from? So literally from everywhere. Every data source that you have, AI agent will learn from it, whether it's past conversations from your customer service, macros, blog posts, product catalog, FAQ pages, customer reviews. It consumes it all, and that's how it builds its knowledge, which basically happens in no time. So the onboarding is super quick. What I mentioned already, it's important to perform action and also to be wherever your customers are. So first of all, Zowie AI agent integrates with your help desk. It can serve your customers no matter if you use today's Zendesk, Gorgias customer, or any other customer service tool. You still can have your AI agent within a week. Then it integrates with all the tools that you use to perform the needed action, or to take the information from the system, let's say order management. Done. You can consider it done. And then, of course, it's important to handle conversations where your customers are. Maybe you don't have a chat channel today, but your customers are actually on WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook Messenger, or any other social media platform. It's important to be able to put your AI agents to work there wherever your customers are, even if it's just an email channel or phone calls. Okay, so where to actually start? What makes the most sense from our experience to give you kind of have the biggest impact, especially before Black Friday? It's super important. You can think about some of the things you can, let's say, skip or think about implementing or adding to your AI agent after Black Friday or in January, but some of them can have massive impact. And it's of course post-purchase that usually hurts you a lot, and this is why you need seasonal workers. So all the post-purchase questions regarding order status, complaints, stuff like that can be immediately cut thanks to AI agent that will basically handle 80% or more of those questions. Then if you feel comfortable with helping deliver results, deliver revenue to your organization, we recommend adding your AI agent to checkout and to pre-purchase experience. And once you have this mastered, which can take, really depending on your willingness to onboard AI agents, from a few days to a few weeks, you can start thinking about being more proactive with your service, and of course scale different channels. Let's say you started on chat, you can implement your AI agent on socials or email. And proactive is of course always beneficial for revenue generation, because if you can proactively talk to your customers, help them make the right decision to purchase your products, it directly increases your conversion rate. And we have data to prove that. On average, it's 18% increase in conversion rates. Let's say you have 2%, it will be 2.36, if my math is still okay after high school. Cool. Finally, how long does it take and how the process looks like? It's really seamless these days. With Zowie, everything is integrated. We are built for consumer brands, so you don't have to worry about literally anything. Here you can see how much time it's required from your side. Our team will hold your hand throughout the entire process. So first of all, we have kind of onboarding kickoff. We want to understand your needs. We want to understand your strategy, your Black Friday strategy, and in general, how you handle your customers, what's important for you in your customer experience, customer service strategy. Then we start configuring and training your AI agent, which requires from you basically like an hour to align on expectations and to help us understand what's the right answer to some specific questions. Plus, of course, the processes that are really important. So how you handle returns, how you handle exchanges, how you handle order status, stuff like that. And then the fun part. So testing and improvements, you got your AI agent, you can talk to them and you can see whether you like the experience, whether it behaves like your best performing agent or not yet. And based on that, we need about 2 to 4 hours of your time to make it a perfect #1 agent within your organization. And then that's it. We go live and you enjoy your efficient customer service. It's that simple. What I just wanted to share with you is that a few of our customers that onboarded very quickly, and they will have a very peaceful Black Friday this year. One of the customers recently shared with me that hey, Black Friday last year felt like a normal Monday, like nothing really happened. Especially, after Black Friday that we expect on Monday a lot of questions, they forgot it was even Black Friday. So I would love this kind of experience for all of you. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them here in chat or just, message me. I'm always happy to assist you and like answer your questions, objections, or just help you drive this change within your organization. I encourage you to add me on LinkedIn. That's where you can always count on me and expect me to answer. Do we have any questions? Asking my team here. I don't think we have any questions, but thank you so much for being here today. We have some special Black Friday offer for all the participants, so expect an email from us if you decide to hire an AI agent before Black Friday. We have a really, really amazing offer. We want you to have very peaceful Black Friday and go shopping by yourself. Perfect. Thank you so much all for today and hope to see you next time. Take care.